Hey guys. So if you don't get a chance to jump on our live, this will be shared on our Facebook page and also on this YouTube channel. You can look at it over if you want to come back on later. So wait just a few minutes, see if some people jump on. But first we'll do a quick tour of the puppy room because I think it looks so much better on video. I'm also kind of practicing for the birth, just going live to kind of practice here. Miss Addie's right here. Say hey, everybody. Hey, Corella. Hey, Corella. She says hi. She's happy. Look at that belly. Is your belly getting big? Okay, so these are the little hanging dot things. So this is the puppy room for this time with Cruella and her 101 Coolie Doodles. Of course, I know she's not gonna have 101, so we'll get on the ultrasound in a few minutes and see if we can figure out how many are in there. That'll be fun. But so we kind of start over here. I got the ultrasound set up with this is little bedding Addie's gonna lay on. But sometimes moms like to kind of just snuggle somewhere, so I put that in here. That was their Christmas bed. We just have more extra blankets over here and toys. It's just our TV for our viewing. I printed out like these little Cruella pictures yesterday. I actually got my first printer in here, so I'm super excited about that. This is the Whelping Bed, so sorry if I'm jittery. This will change a lot before the birth. We have not had a chance to put the rails up on the side yet, so those have to come up. I just remembered all of our washable blankets are in storage, so I have to go find those. But this will be more like birthable shortly. We got some little Dalmatians hanging up. The sign, the CD is the Corella. It could be Corella DeVille or it could be Coolie Doodles. Goes both ways. Coolie Doodles welcomes Corella and 101 Doodles. Congratulations, Addie and Keanu. Keanu is a stud that we use this time for Addie. Welcome to Corella and 101 Coolie Doodles Casa. I love that poster. It came out really cool. Then we have my favorite is the little bassinet. It's all ready. I do have to put the heating pad in it still, but it's ready. Hey Julie, thank you. Hope you're feeling better. I was gonna text you earlier and I got busy, but I hope you're feeling better. And then I have this little other dog bed that I thought is just cute, like for pictures and stuff. Because it's polka dots, even though it's Minnie Mouse, it's still cute. And the famous birthing cart. I have everything ready to go. I went through it yesterday, cleaned everything, went through and made sure I had everything. I've ordered a few more things that we were low on. Got my calcium ready for Addie, which is right here. That came in yesterday. I ordered more of the nutrition for the puppies, but I have a little bit if we need it. Bulb syringes. I ordered a couple more of the suction devices because those are life-saving, just so we have extras. So that's all ready to go. Someone's barking. I think it's Evie! This is just the extra bed, which sometimes the kids lay on, or if I have to sleep in here, this is where we sleep. But I like it now to be in here, and we try to decorate it. We have their take-home little babies up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 7 so far. So if she has more than 7, I'll come up with other ideas. So I may not be able to find those again. Those were Christmas little things I found. Anyhow, so those are there. The desk is back here. Normally back here we have our puppy play gym. It is actually in storage right now. So we have to get that out, but they don't start in that till they're about a month old. So eventually we'll transform this area to the play gym. But I got, for now, this is the desk. My kids love to do their homework back here. And just kind of decorate it with my new printer, yay. toy box I found in Joey's room because we're redoing Joey's room. So I got a toy box, which I'll put all their toys in, which is awesome. And then we just kind of have some decor back here for Valentine's. The Cooley Doodles 101 Dalmatian poster. Just some roses. I'm going to do some pictures with his roses because I think they're so pretty. And Addie's middle name is Rose. This is just like our storage thing for our shoes. And Ella's electric scooter. She rides outside that she got for Christmas. This will be the weighing station over here where we put their collars on and weigh them when they're first born. I have not done their names and their little sheets that I usually do. So I have to do that still, but this is where they get weighed on the scale. Their collars are ready to go. I have these cute little things I was gonna decorate their room with, their names. They look like little name tag things. I have this cute little Cruella necklace I was gonna wear. Or Ella, I'm not sure. And I have this thing ready for their mobile that's coming soon, hopefully. They said they shipped it, but it's coming from Vietnam, so I don't know how long that takes. That might take a minute. So I'm hoping it makes it. More toys and just like decor, Valentine decor. So that's the gist. And then, of course, Addie on the couch. How are you, baby? So, and over here I still have to do, these are their heating pads that'll go on the bassinet and in the whelping box. So I have 3 of those. Pads, towels for the birth, more blankets back there. So, we're pretty ready, right baby? At least for the first month. Are you ready to do your ultrasound? Huh? She don't know. Is you ready? Can we look at your babies? Yeah? You're so sweet. Look at that tail. You're so pretty. She's actually such a sweet girl. She's so smart. She just likes to boss the other ones around, Miss Cruella. We've been calling her Cruella or Stormtrooper now for the past like several years. So she kind of thinks that's her name, I think. Well, she knows her name's Addie, but when I say Cruella, she looks at me too. I don't know, she just looks like a Cruella, and she has this white little patch up here. I mean, you're definitely prettier. But we've always called her Cruella for some reason when she's being bossy and mean. Oh, bless you. All right. Come down to the other bed, baby. Come on. Come down here. Come on. All right. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good baby. She knows the routine. Yeah, I know the routine. Mama's going to put that cold gel on my tummy, and it's cold outside. Okay, let's see that belly. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Come here. You gotta lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I want to see your belly. You don't want me to see your belly today? Why? Why not? Come on. Hey. Lay down. Come on. It's time for the thing. You know what the time is. Oh, you don't want to. Come on, Addie. She said no. Cruella, come on. Come on. Get down here right now. Addie. Come on. Okay, you don't have to lay on the bed if you don't want to. I just thought it'd be more comfy. That's fine. You can lay right next to Mama. Turn over. Okay, okay. Let me see your babies. Look at those babies. Look at, you can't probably tell how big her stomach looks, but it's huge. Look at that belly. My goodness. It gets bigger and bigger every day. I kind of get it. I kind of have to get her like into this, so sorry. All right, ready? Let's get the gel. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I know, she's like not wanting to do this today. Do we have to get Daddy in here to hold you? We don't have to get Daddy in here to hold you, do we? All right, I've got to put the phone down for 1 second. Sorry, guys. Just a second so I can do the gel because I can't hold her and put the gel on. That's what she doesn't want. at the same time. Sorry, that's the gel. Okay. Almost done. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Here we go. All right, we're back. So, all right, got lots of gel in there. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, this is hard to do. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can see. I normally have this kind of set up ready to go, so sorry. All right, so they definitely have gotten bigger. All right, so takes me a minute to find my bearings here. This is the hard stage because this is where they've grown so much that it really gets difficult to see what's going on. There's the baby on the left moving around. Left upper. I see the heartbeat right there in the middle. Well, it's not in the middle of the screen, but it's actually the top left corner. Down like just a little bit. Let's see, don't on that baby. There's a baby in better view, I think. Could be a different baby. But there's something on the right side of the screen, but it might, I think that might be a different one. Could be the same, that's just the skull. That's where I don't know. But I believe that's a skull. Right there in the middle. I don't know which way it's going for sure, so let's see if we can move the one and follow that baby. It looks almost like it's curled up. But you can see baby moving. I doubt I'll be able to get a count today because they're too big, but we can try. So as we move a little bit into a different location, see what we can find. So as you can see now, if you've seen the other ultrasounds, they have grown so much that the sacs have become almost difficult to see. You can kind of see the black around, but they're definitely not like easy to see anymore. And I'm zoomed all the way out, so that's how much they've grown. Now, you can see in the middle, I believe, okay, far right is a baby, but I think in the middle is a different one, and the skull's up at the very top, and then the body goes down straight, I think. If you can see that, because the really white stuff becomes bone, is bone. So I believe that's the skull. And that baby's going straight down, but it's further back, so it's smaller. The other one was closer, so it's bigger. But I believe that's a baby right there in the middle. Like right, I don't know if y'all can see, but right there, that white. But it one's kind of farther back, so like it's harder to see it. Let's see what else. It's that one baby wants to take up all the room because it must be close to the wand. And when you have quite a bit in there, it really gets difficult. Because they start lapping on top of each other and you don't know who you're seeing or what. But I'm seeing movement, so that's good. Alright, let's go over to the side a little bit here. There's a little dancer on the right. Somebody's moving around. Different baby on the left, I believe. Yep. Oh, no, 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 lay down. Addie, lay down. No, no, lay down. Adeline. Sorry, guys. Daddy's messing me up because he's on the phone. She's totally not cooperating. All right. Come on, baby. Lay down. Come on. Lay down. You're okay. Come on. Let me see your babies. She says no. Come on, baby. Sorry, guys. Addie, lay down. Lay down. She said, Mom. Babe! Come here, Addie. Come on. Babe! Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh. Addie. Come here. Lay down. See, I told Daddy Justin we were going live, but he does not help me. Okay. Corella. She's being Corella right now. People want to see the babies just for a minute, okay? He says no? Why? Why can I not see your babies? Huh? Why can I not see your babies? I need to check on your babies, make sure they're okay. Okay? Now let's check on your babies. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Adeline, lay down. Right here. Lay down. Lay down. No. Hold on, I'm gonna put the phone down, guys, so I can get her situated. No. Hold still. You're okay. There we go. Good girl. Okay, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I know. You're fine, see? We're good. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, she's cooperating now. Thank you so much. Good girl. Good girl. Good baby Addie. She just wants to go see what everyone's doing. Okay, more gel helps the situation too. So there's a baby moving on the left. Then on the right. Probably one below on the bottom. Yep. See right in there, there's one, but it's just not as good because it's lower. Now, lots going on right here. Multiple babies in the screen. It's just hard to figure out who's who. Miss Evie is really barking today. I don't know why. She likes the cold weather. It makes her spunky. And Addie wants to go play. Or boss him around. She probably wants to go boss him around. She's like, they're barking. I need to be in control, Mom. It's okay, baby. They're fine. So top left, I see like a skull with the bone. Little baby skull. I know, Julie, right? Usually they do. They usually do. But, you know, when you're dealing with Cruella, things are a bit different. She's actually usually really good for me, too. I think she just wants, she heard Evie barking and she wants to go see what's going on. And she wants to go run around and boss everybody. Make sure that everyone's following the rules and be the little stormtrooper that she wants to be. Are you mad at me? Did you see her cut her eyes? You mad because I'm making you do this? It's okay, baby girl. You're being great now, baby girl. I appreciate it. Hey, Hannah. I've always wanted to try this like on a real person, so if you lived close by, I'd be putting this on your belly. That screen we have, she probably is, you're right. She says, hi, Bob. Come see me, Mr. Bob. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? She's got that Cruella look, I call it. 45 minutes. I know, right? It's not that bad. So this screen, we definitely have a lot going on. I want to zoom in so we can see better. Okay, hold on. Just like this. I see a skull on the left, top left. But there's also stuff in the middle and the right. So it's hard to kind of, that's a lot of babies, I think, like different ones. She's got quite a bit in here. All right, so this is zoomed out. Now I'm gonna zoom in. If I can. Okay, I briefly forgot where my zoom button was because I'm brain dead. All right. So I zoomed in a couple screens. And as you can see, it's very difficult to see how many. Definitely one on the right, dancing around. I think that's a side skull view right there. Isn't that weird? Yeah, that's the skull. Right there on the right. I swear sometimes I feel like they're opening their mouths, but I'm like, I'm not sure. That could just be my imagination. That one on the right. Then we have one in the middle. See the middle one, right upper middle. There's a skull, nice white circle. Looks smaller, but like it's probably just where it's located. It's further down. Then, as we go left a little, wait, try to go left a little. No. I still see that same, those two. And there's one on the right, but like, I mean the left, but I'm gonna have to move it. All right, so when we get here, peek. So much going on. We're back to that big one on the right. I don't know who you are on the right, but you're a big head. You got a really big head, buddy. Are you smart like your mom? Ah, that is an Addie baby, right? When I laughed, she gave me the worst look ever. Is this not funny to you? Addie. But she's wagging her tail though, so she's semi-happy. We're just showing off your babies. You don't want me to show off your babies? She said, no, it's the dog's barking that's distracting her. If my husband is on here, can you please tell them to stop? No, Addie. No. I got my leg on top of her head. I'm sorry. Sometimes we just don't get choices, okay? Sometimes mom has to be strict. Most of the time I spoil you guys rotten. Sometimes we have to be strict. When it comes to looking at your babies, I have to be strict because we need to make sure everything looks okay. All right? Don't be a shar-shar. My other mini girl during labor is a nightmare sometimes because she wants to do it her way, and I have to keep telling her, like, this is how we're gonna do things, Shar. And she's like, whatever, Mom. Stubborn child. These minis can be stubborn sometimes, but they're super cute and good too. Addie's actually a very smart, good girl. She just is very bossy of other dogs. She wants to know what's going on because she has to be the police, the stormtrooper of the group. Make sure everybody's following the rules. She's a rule follower. So that bright right again is a skull in the top left, I believe. But there's another baby to the right. There's one underneath. There could be another one to the right, two to the right, maybe two underneath. Like it's a pretty full screen going on, which really makes me wonder, again, how many are in here? I do still believe she has quite a few. When I say that, I say more than 6. But I could be wrong. But just to get so many in one screen at this stage of the game is pretty interesting to me. It also makes me a little worried of how big they're going to be, because if she has a lot and she's so little, they're going to be tiny. It doesn't really make a difference in their health. It's just, they're so little. They're like little hamsters when they're born. Miss Juliet, her smallest baby was only 87 grams, which is very tiny. And she was so fragile, but she did so good, and she's so amazing now. There's 2 skulls right at the top there. Oh, that one's cool. So you see on the right, you can almost see the spine coming down. So the baby on the right, it's almost like it's looking down, and then the spine comes down across. I don't know if y'all can see that, but because there's other, not the far right, kind of the middle right is what I'm looking at. There's another baby to the left, another baby to the, maybe 2 more babies to the right. Lots going on in here. I don't quite feel them yet on the outside. Normally, probably in a week from now, I'll feel them move on the outside. It's really hard to feel them on the outside till very close to the end. So that's also normal. It's like when we get to day 50 usually, I start feeling them a little bit better, rolling around in there. So soon, very soon, I'll feel them, but it's not like people where you feel them a lot. It's, you would think so, but they must have a lot of like skin or something between like the mom, because you can kind of see them rolling as you get really close to the end, but it's just not as prominent as you would think. Every once in a while. But it really, you have to really try to watch and see. I'm just kind of scanning around here. I just see lots of babies and lots of little sacks here. Even zoomed in though, we got a lot going on. So that there's a baby to the right, maybe to the left, baby underneath. The one to the right, you can kind of see like just the skull hanging out right there. It looks like a duck. It looks like it has a beak. I see a heart on the very top left. Bum, 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 bum. I hate when people put weird stuff. Like weird comments. It's a like a troll, like a robot weirdo. Usually it filters them out, but that one's not. Lay down, baby. Look at her. It's because the dogs are barking. I'm so sorry. But we at least are getting a pretty good look at them. Justin Cooley was supposed to be keeping them quiet. He's failing at his job. Miserably. So, right, there's two. It almost looks like there's two skulls side by side, but yeah. That one. Let me see if I can. Some of them are real active. It's gotta be uncomfortable. All these babies moving at once. She just groans. She'll just let out these groans like, It's really the cutest thing. When they're puppies, you know how when you pick them up and they're like, they make that little grunt? She does that now again. Like when she lays down, she always grunts, and it's the cutest little thing. She only does it when she's pregnant. She must be like somewhat uncomfortable, but like it's not really a pain. It's almost just like a oh is me, woe is me. This is a lot of work, right, Ad? You're doing good, baby girl. You're doing so good. Yes, you are. Thank you. I love to see your babies. They're so pretty. They're so sweet. Thank you. Anyways, so right there you can kind of see quite like 1, 2, 3 across. I was gonna zoom in and see if I can find a heartbeat for you guys. Hold on just a second. So we're zoomed in all the way. Wow, look at that. There's a lot going on. Zoomed in all the way, I see 4. That's crazy. Okay. So, peek. I see a lot of skulls. Trying to get a heartbeat here. There's a baby. Hannah will all be praying for you. We're so excited for your baby girl. And Simba Jr. to have a little sister. It'd be cool if you and Addie were going into labor at the same time, but that's probably too early for you, yeah, for sure. So maybe you'll be on maternity leave by then, and you can just rest and watch. I love having I loved like getting ready for my babies. I think that's why I love doing this so much. And the experience of like having a new baby is so amazing. So fun. So much love and joy. then it's the sleepless nights and you're like, what the heck? Oh, you do? Well, darn. Yeah, I know that feeling though. I used to have to too, so I could spend as much time off after with the baby. Maybe it'll be a weekend. Addie has hers, let's see, I think both of hers. Hannah's having a girl. She has Chase, which is her son, and Simba, obviously. And then she's having a baby girl. So exciting. I remember when I had Ella, she had like so many bows, like, cause she was my first girl, and all this pink stuff and bows and hair things, and she hated hair stuff. She still doesn't like hair stuff. She's always a ragamuffin with her hair. Never wants it fixed, but like when she was a baby, forget it. She would cry if you put a bow. And when she could pull it off, she pulled off every hair bow I ever put in her hair. Within a minute. And then when she got to be like older, she would never let me put bows in her hair. I don't know why. I was so sad about it. Can't find a heartbeat really good for y'all, sorry. Trying here. I see lots of heads. That baby's very active in the middle. Alright, I think I found one. Maybe not. It's funny because I can find a skull, but then I'm like, I don't know where the heart is. You'd think you could just trace down and find it, but I can't. For some reason, it doesn't work like that. Because what happens, I think, is another baby comes like on top of it, because it's like 3D images, so, or it could be, I think it's 3D or 2D. But then, either way, like, especially if there's a lot, they're like totally on top of each other. So it's harder to get a full baby in the picture. Sometimes I can find just a heart by itself. But oh yes, he will be. I always wished that I had had a dog when I had a goldendoodle when I had a baby, but we didn't. So I bet they're just amazing for the babies. We'll have to see how Simba does with his baby sister and live vicariously through you, Hannah. If that's okay. She's so good at keeping me updated too. I love it. Well, I can't find the hearts, but I know they're there. I see lots of babies moving. So I know the hearts are there, but I'm just struggling with finding a good example. You're being good, Eddie Roo. Oh yes, I've seen Simba with Oakley and Gemma and Joel. They are wonderful. They seem like they kind of watch over him. Well, there's just a lot going on. So that's good news for numbers. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because there could be so many, and their size and everything, but you know, Shar had 11 and 10 survived, and that was, whew, those Muppets, that was a lot for her. That wiped her completely out for like a week. So I had to help her for like the first week 24/7. She didn't want to move. She was wiped out. I'd never seen a mom so wiped out as she was. It's a lot of work. And her delivery was long delivery. So Addie, however, from past experience, has very fast deliveries. So I don't know if that will help in her not being so exhausted, but this could go differently. You never know. But she don't play around usually. And she's like, if I'm going to give birth, I'm going to push him out as fast as possible and get it over with. That's how she is. It's crazy. I'm like, Addie, could you slow down for a minute? We gotta at least dry the baby off before you have another one. Come on. Actually, Charlotte had moments where hers were coming really fast too. But then she'd have really big lulls in between. She'd have like a couple and then like have a lull. And then I just remember we were super stressed because it was like nonstop. For some reason, Addie's little leg is shaking. I don't know if she's nervous or what. See? Are you nervous? Why are you shaking? Here. We don't need to shake. Okay, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. Here, let me wipe you off. We're gonna stop. I don't want you to be nervous. And it's not time for those hormones to drop yet, so we don't want that going on. So let's wipe off that belly. Look at that belly. Let's wipe off that big old belly. You were a good girl. You did wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, you can get up now. Thank you. Oh, she's a good girl. She's a good mama. Yes, she is. Oh no. Yeah, I hope so. We're gonna do the birth again live on this channel, just kind of like this, where you can add to the group chat. So hopefully if you tuned in, you can kind of figure out how to do that. We love the group chat because we like to keep in touch with everyone who's on, and it makes it like more interesting, and it really helps us get through the process as well. And you guys are always so awesome and supportive, and really does help us a ton. So we love to do it live with our supporters because honestly, it really helps us get through the birth. Sometimes it's funny. I'm not usually the one laughing, but like, you know, people, like one of Ella's friends said, we're like keeping up with the coolies. She wants to do like a TV show because she thinks we're so funny. And I'm like, I don't really think we're that funny, but you know, because usually it's like me yelling at my husband. But then it's kind of funny too, I think. So my mom says that he's the funny one. So Daddy's the funny one of the group. And I don't find him very funny all the time, right? But he is. Like, he'll be snoring. And I'm like, wake up! It just becomes kind of comical. So I hope you guys like the nursery. And Miss Addie will be ready to go. Hopefully, we're thinking like February the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in that like time frame. The 9th of December was the first day we eyed her. Then we AI'd her again on the 11th and the 13th. So were the babies the 13th, or were they the 9th, or in between, or were they a couple days later? So you don't really know. Typically with her, if I go from the first day, she doesn't usually make it the 63 days. She's more around 58 to 60. With having more babies in there, she may go longer to keep them like baking in the oven a little bit longer. So it's kind of hard to say. The ultrasound, I believe, gave me a date of the 10th, I think. And it's usually like pretty well on. It usually estimates, usually they're born within a day or two or on the day. A lot of times on the day of the ultrasound. But sometimes it's a day or two off. Oh, I forgot to mention, we also have this little chalkboard up here. Love is a Need. I've had that for Valentine's Day. So Ella wrote Love is a Need on here several years ago. Probably when she was like 5 or something. Maybe 6. And I've never taken it down because I thought it was the cutest saying. Like I've always kept it just the chalkboard, love is a need, because love is a need. We all need love. And so with these babies, their first, maybe not their first picture, but one of their pictures I can't wait to do is next to the sign. There's more than 101 reasons why I love you. I think that's gonna be so cute. They're gonna be so much fun. What are you doing? So we are excited. We cannot wait. And we hope you guys enjoyed the ultrasound. Bye, Julie and Hannah. Hope you feel better, Julie. And Hannah will be praying for you. Oh, and I saw Diane said something. Hi, Diane. We're all doing good. We appreciate your support and following. And our new families, thank you for tuning in if you did. And if not, you can catch us again on Facebook. I'll share it, and here on YouTube. Bye. Happy Sunday. We're going to go watch the Bucks game. Bye.